Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Last time we got to the Grand Great Jewel of Halcyon, Byzantium, and to me anyway, it looked like, I don't know, like downtown New York or something. I don't fucking know. It's not what I expected, that's for sure. I was expecting like, you know, stuff shining and gleaming and neon lights and, you know, even spotlights, like just pointing up towards the sky, flashing around like a club or something. No, it's just some downtown area. Whatever, doesn't matter. So Ellie also wanted us to meet her family because she's apparently from Byzantium, which we did, and it did not go very well. They thought she had died because she, I guess, kind of ran away. She ran away from being a doctor to like living a life of crime, so to speak, being a mercenary. So the parents thought that she died, and they cashed in on her life insurance. And Ellie is basically like, well, since they fucked me over, I kind of want to fuck them over. So we're in the middle of that. We're also on the quest from Phineas. We have to break into Minister Clark's place, and I forgot what we were supposed to do with him, interrogate him or something like that. We also went to the sewers and found some sprats, recovered the sprats for the scientist guy. In order to actually get into Minister Clark's place, we had to get a guy drunk and take his key from him, but I think he actually died from alcohol poisoning, I guess. So that's pretty much where we're at. Sorry, it's been a little while since I played. Okay. So what have we got here? Speak to Minister Clark, optional. Retrieve the minister's package from the HPS. You showed up as a residence with a package from the guards might just let you in. You know what? Good fucking idea.
Didn't realize you were an ex-con, Vicar.
Technically, I was a priest, not a prisoner.
Oh, so you could leave whenever you wanted.
No, I had to fulfill my duties first.
How the fuck do I get down there?
Then you had a sentence.
Not exactly.
You just got a lot more interesting, preacher.
Yeah, right here. So I remember we've been in here before. So the package is over here. Looks like drugs. Is the minister up to no good? Alright, so...
You cannot understand a problem until you free yourself from the desire for an answer.
Thanks, Vicar. Thank you, sir.
Trouble incoming, Captain!
Why?
Down they go!
I mean, ugh, fuck, this is... Did I need to talk to the guy first? Alright, let's talk to this guy here.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business here, or...?
Delivery for the minister!
Yeah? Let's see it.
Got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order.
What papers?
All right. Go on through.
Thanks for your time, prick. Schwanky place. Hi.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Don't fucking tempt me. Don't fucking tempt me. cordons off areas in their own home. All right, don't come in, guys. Don't come in. I gotta go potty.
You're an artist, Captain.
Thanks for letting me use the facilities. No, I'm not gonna risk it. It's only like a few ammo anyway. Oh. That goes back outside. So does this, I bet? Nope. This guy's an actual bar. Like an actual bar. What's up? The fuck? This is some panic room shit, man. Huh. Okay, guess we're going upstairs. What are we doing with this guy again? He's been hoarding this colony's reserves of dimethyl sulfoxide. Okay. Holy crap. So that's where he is. Let's check the other rooms first. I don't care about those. Oh, someone had some kind of accident here. Extra. What's that? Steel book. Sure. Book stolen. Oh. What's up, bro?
How did you get in here?
Through the door. Are you filming? What you doing here, brother?
You!
Me.
You're not one of my guards.
How astute.
What are you doing here?
Excellent question.
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Why not? What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, it's the only way these morons understand anything.
Eh?
I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Call me a moron again and I will end you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Through the doors. Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
You know, it's times like these.
What is this system coming to when even the Earth Minister is disillusioned beyond hope?
No kidding.
Will that be all, then?
It's times like these. I wish Mass Effect, like there were Mass Effect stuff where you can like renegade, like press the right trigger, like left trigger or whatever during certain points and you just like fucking punch people. Why do you keep talking like that?
Stars, they're getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better?
slower and louder and into my good ear.
Was that a joke? Sarcasm, even? Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke with someone intelligent enough for irony.
What's going on here?
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
You expect me to believe this?
After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons?
They're rather dirty. There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty automechanicals, and other unsavory hazards.
I mean, we've already
If
been through
that
there,
sort
so.
of thing bothers you.
Okay, once I get there, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Okay, what used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years.
Oh, what
I
use?
shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
Obviously, the chairman surrounds himself with the cream of Byzantium's elite.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Are we done here? Because I got things to do.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge? So, okay, hold on. This guy's the Earth Minister, but he hasn't talked to Earth for years? He hasn't kept in, like an email once a month, like feeling fine. Nothing for years? And no one from Earth has been like, where the fuck is Minister Clark? Okay.
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
Putting your faith in the inherent goodness of mankind?
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least.
Of course.
Perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
I want to say it's a waste of time, It's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Uh-huh. All right.
Dr. Fenhill, have you ever contemplated the fact that we have no direct experience of our own heads?
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Likewise.
So many yearn for the opportunities you disdain. There are those who would give their hand to be born of Byzantium as you were.
Now, why couldn't you just have said that in the first place?
Anyway. All right. So, we got to go. How are you folks doing? These guys are wealthy. They don't look wealthy. These guys actually look like they're homeless. Don't they? Kind of? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
Lady, don't fucking tempt me.
Put that thing away.
Yeah, well, don't fucking talk to me like that. So, I don't know why I'm in a bitter mood. I really don't know. Alright, so let's head into Halcyon, the HHC building. So we kind of went in here last time. Guess we just go through.
Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Showing the minister's HHC access card. Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
You better be joking.
I'm not authorized to employ humor on the job, sir. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Why do you have guards up there under influence? You know what? Don't care. No banter between you guys now? So... is this fun? A lot of offices. Percival Platt. Hello, Percival.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
If you can get joy out of that, God fucking bless you, sir. I'll be on my way. Pardon me. Yo, can you unlock the door, please?
How may I be of assistance?
Maybe unlock the door? Oh, right, I need to go now. What the fuck?
Excuse me, just a moment.
Oh,
Nice and easy.
Is there something I can do for you?
I talked to you twice, bro.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
Wow. What is that? Broken snow globe. Alright. Welcome, Chairman Rockwell. Oh my god, hack 150. View priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly cited. Sophia. Print the card, I guess.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Well, that was some quite distressing information.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Can we talk?
So I'm guessing that's why we were frozen to begin with. Interesting. Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. Personal files. What's taking so long? Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the street of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Masseuse. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend off-site. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food. Real food. Stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon, people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies. What we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. How long is a foreseeable future? Like, I know it's foreseeable, I understand that, but is it like 5 years? 10 years? 20 years? 50 years? The heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily. But I thought you should know that they're at it again. Percival. There are 9 other corporations? I guess 10 total? Whoops. Alright. Where are you? The fuck did my guys go? There you are. What the fuck were you hiding? You wanted to talk?
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
I don't know yet. I honestly don't know.
Well, when you figure it out, you can count on me to back your play. Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far. Something vexing you, Captain?
No.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
I won't be long. Just admiring the architecture.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
I feel like I don't break my foot in your ass. Sealed. Okay, that's that done. Man, I have 11,000 bullets for this gun. 2,600, 8,400. I like this revolver. It's a cool revolver. Okay. So we're going here. Adrena time. Guard Holt?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
I bet.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Let me through right now, or your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you ever crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
That's right, bitch. Alright, so before I go on through here, let's take a look around, see what's going on. I'm sure we can find someone else who can give us another side quest.
Downstairs, still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask. Remember that one clerk, Emily? She found a badge one of them had dropped and went down to return it. Never saw her again.
Interesting. Alright, you kind of piqued my interest. I'm curious to see what's going on. Okay, welcome to the Human Resources portal for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Humans are our fourth most important resource at the Ministry. If you have a complaint about anything work-related, write about it here. You'll feel much better after you do. Okay, look at the complaints. From Carolyn Endcott. Finally taking action. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purpleberry lunches. I know that Sprat... Really? This is what we have to complain about? Out of everything. I know that Sprat-toothed little snob is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purpleberry stains on his lab coat. How messily do these people eat? Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just gonna sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, and then I'll come back and write another entry. I'm gonna be so livid. Wow. Tell it how it is. Don't take shit from no one. I could have gone this way too. Let's go up and the stairs.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
Indeed. Can't go in there. Ooh, nice lavatory. Okay, so there's nothing up here. You know what was up there? A waste of my time. That's what was up there. So this is... There's a guard looking right at me. And there's a guard coming right my way. Nothing to see here, guys. It's all good. Alright, I'm gonna save.
I'll keep it down.
Okay. This literally got me nothing. So I guess we kind of sneak around here if we don't have the key. I guess that's the point of this. Alright. Well, I do have the key. I do belong here. Ish. Oh, I definitely can't pick this lock. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see if I can do this.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Stuff. Alright, just basically spare ammo in here.
Great work.
Security Blade Ultra. Alright. So let's go in here. By the way, I don't know why I haven't given these guys, like, better clothes. And when I say better clothes, I mean, like, better armor. Because they do go down a lot. What the fuck? Oh, I'm disguised. Right. Alright. Where do I want to go?
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're
I mean, he's not
obligated
wrong.
to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch of samples. Now get to work.
What is all this? This is where... Oh, man. My brethren. Oh, fuck. I wanted to go in that door there. Oh, well. Too late now.
Let's Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next.
And I had such high hopes for this one. Oh well, I suppose it could have been worse.
Yeah. They could have ended up like those poor bastards in containment.
Could have. Remember, Ministry terminals are to be used for Ministry business only. Anyone caught or suspected of using Ministry terminals for criminal, defamatory, or non-work-related purposes will be prosecuted. Lab notes. All subjects have perished after undergoing multiple hibernation cycles. Subject 19F, massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal of hibernation chamber. Subject 61B, intestinal rupture upon removal of hibernation chamber. 82C, lab technician accidentally shorted hibernation chamber. Subject electrocuted. 15R, pulmonary edema upon removal from hibernation chamber. Not many people really survive these things, eh? Well, I guess because they're not using the,
I really should concentrate on what I'm doing.
Set a cow. I'm going to lose my thing in a second. There's the woolly cow. Who's a good boy?
Developing new Tyleritos flavors may not be glamorous, but our work is vital to the colony.
Remember, human trials are expensive. Test with animals first. Okay. Oh, whoops. Nothing interesting there.
What?
What?
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Dr. Endcott can vouch for me.
Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here.
Hey, I'm extra special.
Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Fine. And it's reset. Do we have to go in there? Where are we going? My tracker's gone. Oh, it's over there. So we can't actually go that way, I don't think. Oh, we can. Of course it's barred. Why would it not be barred? I did not mean to shoot. Okay. Let's go in here. I think this is like the way around. Nice. Maybe it's the way around? Okay, this is not the way around. Okay, well at least it reset my progress. I'm not really sure where to go from here. Do I have to go this way around? Yeah, maybe.
So what is all those MSIs completed on Monarch this whole time? I could do it.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Mm-hmm. Guess we'll go up here. He's gonna catch us. So I'll undo that. Okay. We made it to where we need to be. Dimethyl sulfoxide. So are these, yeah, are these guys meant to be like my brethren or something? Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy of Morale. That's a fucking mouthful. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. Okay, let's view the lab notes first. An addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. Excuse me. We're still unable to fully revive subjects from the long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Warning, this procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Oh man, further info. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. Experiment details. Experiment authorization. Rockwell Charles. Project Lifetime Employment Program. Objective: to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Results inconclusive. Prognosis cautiously optimistic. Okay, I don't want to kill all these guys, so let's take out just a quarter of it. Proceeding to withdraw the maximum non-lethal quantity of chemicals from the experiment. Calibrating sensors, checking dimethyl sulfoxide levels, transferring to canister. So do I have it? Or is it? Oh, it's over there. I thought that was a guard. Okay, and we shouldn't run into any other resistance here. We just leave through here. Right? I mean, it's showing me up there. Rendezvous with Phineas at his lab to plan your next move. Okay, so we're done in here.
Couldn't help but notice the medical journals in your room. Do you still study medicine?
Nah, I just use them to hold heavy things in place.
Wah, wah.
Most wise. I was considering throwing away all my old texts, but I like your idea better.
I'm just kind of sad to how, like, these guys have fallen from their ways. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a doctor anymore. He's not a vicar anymore. Okay, so let's do this stuff here, because we still got... Why call the micro-retirement? Use the password Hortense gave you to give access via terminal. So let's do this one. Where do we go? Down. We go down. Down where? I'm not seeing where you want me to go. Okay, well, let's just follow it, I guess. Oh, I thought that was a wild canid. I'm like, what? It's a teacup canid. How do I get down over there?
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Further down? How the fuck do I go further down?
CNP Mere Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Seriously, how the fuck do I get down there? I mean, we could try. Says I'm getting closer.
Anti-cleon, antibiotics.
Down there.
Take
new
comfort
ship.
in knowing that anything
Doesn't look like any of the
antibiotics
corporate
cannot
freight
Where did we
stop
come
will
from?
probably kill you.
Oh, in here. It doesn't seem like there's much of the Byzantium. Like, we're done with the main story, it seems. Like, the main story mission.
That's the last of them. Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months.
Yeah.
Oh well.
This area access to this area is restricted. Unseal the door. Okay, which door opened? That one? Transition to early retirement district. Okay, there's a whole other district.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process.
Divorce litigation?
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax.
Oh my God,
grab
shut
a
up.
refreshment from one of our vending machines and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here...
Oh my God, I don't care. Oh my God. I consent. You made your first step. Now please proceed to the elevator.
Then, once you're ready...
Oh my God, he's still
enter the
talking.
elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the
Oh
lucky
my
few,
God,
have been
shut
selected
up.
to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite? There are many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet. Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold...
Okay, what the fuck?
Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process.
Refund request. TNL Shock Cannon. I'd like to formally request a refund on my new TNL shot cannon. You advertise it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient automechanicals. But if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you'll have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you better hope I can get this blood back into my body.
Then,
Hilarious.
Once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the...
Okay, disable the automechs. You'd be pleased to know this saved 200 bits per unit. Okay. Oh, thank God. Shut up. Oh, that hatch. Okay, yeah. You guys are disabled, right? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, there's a lot of them down here. So, what exactly happened? Escape, I just got here. Oh, I know where I am. Okay. I know where I am. Well, that was, I didn't get a chance to talk because the fucking, what is it? The speaker. No, shut up. I don't care. Speaker was talking.
Got any more of those drugs, Vicar?
I do not. Probably for the best. They can lead to insanity as easily as enlightenment.
Do I have to use the...
Okay, I need silence for a second. I knew something bad was going to happen, because it's like making this whole grand spiel about, like, welcome to early retirement, you know, heaven on earth, all your wishes will be granted, that kind of shit. It's too good to be true, I figured. I wasn't expecting a massacre when I walked in, but I was expecting things not to be right.
Prison name? What do you call him in the clink?
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs.
Mm-hmm.
It is going well, I hope.
So it turns out early retirement isn't so much a life of luxury as it is a brutal execution.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's...
Brilliant, she's gonna say.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there.
To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief.
Well, I'm happy you're happy, I guess.
Just as any professional should be, even if your profession is violently inclined vagrant. Now then, to the matter of your fee.
Mm-hmm. Just pay what we settled on and we'll be copacetic.
Of course, as we agreed. I'm not one to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
No. Alright. Chimeras lab experiment. So over there. Hello?
Impressive place Dr. Shawtrand has.
Anyone home? Not here to kill, I'm just here to talk to you. I promise I'm not lying. Logs. Cascadia. Compromised? I received a message from an unauthorized user who was looking through the files of my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive our sins. HRS 1084. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of my suspension tanks? My team. As usual, my handlers of the board are no help. Until I deliver results, they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. They desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked. For a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Good idea. Lab access. Status sealed. Unseal! So that we may enter. And pillage and plunder. I'm guessing it's through here. Yes!
After Cascadia in 1084, I was expecting this. Chartrand has a thing for sticking lab coats in tubes.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Your Aurelian mind tricks won't fool me.
My what? Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
So, okay. In case you guys don't remember what this is, Lilia Hagen, she's the person from Sublight, who we talked to on the Groundbreaker, the one that we salvaged all the gas from Monarch, like we put into our ship, right? She gave this quest to us like, I don't know, fucking 10 videos ago. Basically saying that she believes there's a conspiracy that these guys are aliens. That's what this is about, in case, just as a reminder. Let's talk about this, please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
I saw a presentation about this in Rockwell's office. Didn't look good.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
But all you have to show for it is a lab full of preserved colleagues.
I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
I'm surprised you don't have more support from the board.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Yeah.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
So Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Okay. That's a hell of a story. Lilias Hagen still wants me to kill you.
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't really take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
And then blow your own brains out? Like, what are you suggesting? It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
Incoming.
Fuck. Seriously? He really wanted me to bribe him. Fucking seriously. Alright, guess I'm giving him money.
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
You you're lucky I don't just shoot your ass. Fucking prick. Sucker. Anyways. It's like, this is what I don't like. I'm trying to be diplomatic, and then when I do be diplomatic, they're like, ha ha, you piece of shit. Like, just like how I thought you would, you bitch. Like, fucking mocking me when I'm trying to save lives here. You know what I mean? It's like, why bother? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Alright, so we're not done here. Still got a few more stuff to do. Right, the Low Crusade. Find the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group in Byzantium to set things straight. And that happens to me down that way. Oh. GHIG Secure Mailbox System. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Yeah, I guess so. Don't bite the sun. And then all Halcyon in a day. Guess let's find that beacon. Is it here?
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows. Rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
Okay. So let's get Parvati. Can I get Parvati? I have to go back to the ship, don't I? Yeah.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me or her?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
A what now?
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
There it is. The most pretentious thing I'll hear all day.
You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You smolder and growl. Oh, you're just too perfect. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Mm-hmm. What Byzantium needs is to be taken apart brick by brick.
Yes, perfect. That rakish audacity is exactly what I'm after. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
You got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression.
Oh?
You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Great, another fetch quest. Alright, sure.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
Mm-hmm.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Okay, hold on. I need to know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
Is that something about an iconoclast outfit?
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
Mm-hmm. What's so interesting about Marauder armor?
I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
And spacer gear? Where am I supposed to find that?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer is going on a date, and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Hold up. Did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
And yours, apparently. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
I guess I can swing 3,000. I mean, that's half price. So sure.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Alright, I'll see you around. Why do you have two goggles? Anyways. Can we see this dress? No, we can't. That's a shame. I kind of wanted to see it. Or maybe it's in her inventory? No. She gets a perk, eh? Let's do 5 armor rating. Sure. Okay, so... Oh, we need to talk to her?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
You know what? Just for you? Well, we're gonna do that now. Gonna head on over back to the Unreliable. Let's maybe talk to some people first.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Okay. Oh. Even though we've never had any new messages? No. Nothing new, nothing new.
Something on your mind?
No. I don't think there's anything new these guys are gonna
Good
say.
to see you, boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's just head on over. Let's go to the groundbreaker. Let's get Parvati on her date.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Okay.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Mm-hmm.
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I'm just getting started.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Quite literally. I get it. You're well informed. Or actually, you know what? You almost sound like you approve. I'll play along.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
How do you know I'm from the Hope?
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
I'm not sure I trust you yet.
Then let me help you make up your mind. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
How did you find my ship?
There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you.
Don't we all just use each other, though?
You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
So you want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Alright. First we have our fun. Going on the groundbreaker. And then we'll head to Phineas's lab.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Wait.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Oh, we gonna watch? Oh. Check in on the day. Yeah. Let's see the two lovebirds.
You got a second?
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Aww.
I appreciate you making the time for this.
Of course.
Captain, no spine.
No spine.
My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
Alright, who wanted to talk to me? Is it you?
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson. We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get him scared of us.
Board's got plenty of reason to fear us.
I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of us. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her?
I don't need to trust her. Or actually, probably not. There's a good chance he's using us.
If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time of day?
I've got a plan, Felix. Trust me on this one.
You got some secret plan to double-cross the board? I knew it! Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am.
I know what I'm doing, Felix.
Just trying to watch out for you, boss. I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna work with the board. I mean, I'm not sure how much I trust Phineas either, but I'm definitely not working with the board. Head to the kitchen. You should leave the ship and let them enjoy their day together. Yeah, I gotta check in on Lilia. I won't take Parvati. I'll take Ellie. Let Parvati enjoy her date. Why is it taking me back? Oh, right, because of the date. Lilia, why am I running? Alright, and we also need to buy a spacesuit here of some kind.
Is it done?
I spoke to Chartrand. I'm not gonna kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
You misunderstand Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival on Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
What a surprise. Seems we're no longer wanted here.
Oh, sorry. Actually, let's see if she'll still talk to us or not.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this.
I mean, sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna kill her. I'd rather she work with, what's his face? With Phineas. Alright, where am I supposed to get this? Spacer. And the game is freaking out on me again. Because, of course, it is. Alright, sorry about that, guys.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me! Oh, Lord!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Really nice, Ellie. Our friend here is more fragile than he looks.
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like...
Yeah. Fair warning, you're still logged in on one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Let's trade. Do you have any spacer costumes? What constitutes a space? Like this? Sure, I'll buy it, see what happens. I guess, yeah. Okay, so instead of running all the way back, let's just port back. Let's see.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Yeah, I want to chat with her.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So he laid out the meal, brought you in, and started the music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Monarchist. I wasn't sure about that guy. I'm glad their end result was good.
Sure was. Near best thing to homemade, Junlei said. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary. Said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Smooth.
One of us has got to be. We're both... June's so reserved and I'm so shy. I worried if I never said anything, nothing would ever get said, you know? I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Wait, she wrote a speech to declare her love?
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
That was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Again, man, I love Parvati. She's like the little sister, you know what I mean? She's so endearing. She's so adorable. Okay, what was I gonna do? Why did I come here? I know I need to return to Phineas. I gotta go to Fallbrook too. Okay.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Welcome back, Cap. How can I... I'll be here.
Yeah, Minister Clark is lucky to have me.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Alright, so let's touch base with Phineas. Wait. Oh. There he is. Is, the chick here?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yeah.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Just hide it there.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Yeah.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Yeah. No more questions.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcasm. The last refuge of the witless.
Hey!
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
I wanted to talk about the Hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
Nothing, apparently. So again, that chick's not with you, is she? I don't see her anywhere. Okay. Damage villainous versus humans. I mean, it's more monsters that I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep raising my tech. Yeah, I'll do it against humans, I guess. Alrighty. Is that the terminal? Yeah, send corrupted tracking signal. That's what I'm gonna do. So bird surveillance protocol failed. Signal fidelity has been compromised. The terminal will attempt to establish a new connection once every cycle. Oh, whoops.
Ah, that should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Alright, man. Good luck. Alright, let's go to the workbench real quick. Let's repair my shit. Even though I don't think we did that much combat. That's fine.
Captain, I hope Dr. You have a message
Oh,
from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Mm-hmm. Byzantium's a big place. Or how do I know this isn't a trap?
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No. And I think that's a good place to end it for this episode. Yeah, it's obvious the board is like trying to use us. Like they're meant to be like the evil of this game. Even though I'm not super trusting of Phineas himself, like he's done nothing but be trusting, really. But just as I don't know, I feel like he's too obvious an ally. And, like he helped us out, and he's like he says doing his best. He may very well be. I'm just kind of, you know, genetically made up to like nitpick this shit, to overthink. So I overthink a lot, if you guys haven't noticed. But yeah, it looks like we're kind of going over to the galaxy again, going back to Byzantium, going back to Fallbrook, going back to Emerald Vale. Yeah, so I don't know if we're kind of nearing the end, because we still got a bunch of planets that we haven't been to. We still haven't been to Hephaestus, Tartarus, Olympus, Typhon. But it kind of seems like we're nearing the end. I don't know. I have no idea. We still, so this is like the main thing. We still got to go to Gorgon for the DLC. We got to go back to Byzantium, speak with Akande. Yeah, still got tons to do. Still got a lot of stuff to do. So, hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.